Okay, so this week's topic was to talk about how we relate to a character that is not the character we represent. So, as you know, obviously, I represent Pippa. So, besides Pippa, the girl I connect with most is Anne. You know, I suspect that a lot of you expected that. But I feel like I can really connect with her. Not only with what we like to do, but also I think looks-wise. I don't think I look like Pippa at all. But with Anne, I kind of know how she feels. I'm like short and chubby, and I don't consider myself like terribly pretty. So I mean, I really connect with her. And I also, what I connect with her more with is her singing and her performing. Obviously, Anne wants to be an actress, as do I. And I also, like her, I don't have necessarily a lot of confidence all the time. I mean, there are some times when I'm performing where I'm like, I feel really good about this, I know what I'm doing. But that's not all the time. A lot of the times I'm like, can I really do this? Am I good enough? Will people like it? So I can really relate to her with that aspect. It also gives me some confidence in what I can achieve, because you know, she gets accepted right away as a man, and she's worried that as herself she's not going to be accepted, but then she shows them her talent. And I love the line. Let me make sure I get this right. Okay, this scene in the book, like, I have all these little tabs in here, and this one I have asterisks around. So obviously I really like this scene. This is where Anne goes as herself to the theater, and I just love this. I read about your composition in the era, Anne says. Miss Doyle says that you are very talented. His face brightens further. Exciting, isn't it? My first musical entertainment, bowing at the Gaiety come July. The Merry Maidens. I'm a performer, Anne says so quietly it is hard to hear her over the rumble of wagons and horses on the street. I should like to sing for you. Charlie's partner looks Anne over. He nudges Charlie. Not much to look at. It's Merry Maiden's tone, not gorgeous girls, Charlie whispers back, and I fear that Anne will take offense and call it all off. It's true I'm not a Gaiety girl, Anne says, but I can sing whatever you like, and read, too. All right, Miss Bradshaw. He gestures to the curious passerby. Your audience awaits. Let's hear it. A small crowd gathers to see the spectacle of the young lady singing for her supper for the two impresarios on the street in the West End. I feel a blush forming on my cheek, and I cannot imagine how Anne will manage to get out a single note. But sing she does as I've never heard her before. The sound that pours out of her is as pure as anything I've ever heard, but it has a fresh strength. There's a bit of grit under the notes, and it's married to heart. Now the song tells the story. There's a new Anne Bradshaw singing, and when she finishes, the crowd responds with whistles and cheers. Honey to any budding showman. Charlie Smalls breaks into a huge grin. It's funny, 'cause you sound a lot like Miss Washbrag, only better. Tony, I think we found ourselves one of our Merry Maidens. Even the surly Tony nods in approval. And then I love this part where Anne goes, Mr. Smalls, Anne shouts, startling me. She turns and runs after him. I'll sing for you here, right now. I love that part. Yeah, so I feel like Anne and I have a lot in common. Yeah, I feel really connected to her. I'm not as sort of pessimistic as her. I wouldn't necessarily count myself as an optimist, but she seems to find the worst in every single situation, and I don't think I do that. Yeah, that's how I relate to Anne.